Paige.
It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige.
It's Paige.
All right, what's up, my Tascam 2488 Neo Hippies? I am Paige Anderson, and today we are working with the Roland Verselab MV-1. But before we get started, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. That helps your man out. And any questions you have or anything you want me to go over, go ahead and leave that in the comments. That gives me ideas on where I can go next. Today, we're going to be working with the microphone situation. Once more, this microphone here is the microphone I'm speaking into. It is not connected to the Verselab because it's just not connected to the Verselab. Your man is finally getting OBS to work. So I'm just trying the best that I can so that we can get our videos going. And especially now that I don't have any work outside of this to do, we can get as many things going with this as possible. Now, so you want to sing into the Roland Verselab MV-1. This machine is designed for you to do everything in it, right? They didn't give you enough tracks, but there's ways around that. And hopefully, if I don't end up getting a gig, we will go through that, okay? Because your man is a freelance producer, songwriter, and, you know, when, you know, the money comes, I got to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I got to go with hunting season. But anyway, let's get into it. Now, to start off, you're going to hit input, and that's going to bring you to the menu for your mic. Now, I'm just going to do this so that you'll know it starts off there. You want to go to external mic. There is the built-in mic, but I've done songs with it, but it's better to use a condenser or a dynamic mic connected into the back XLR cable, and you'll find that it's fabulous. This unit does have a lot to offer. Now, you're going to connect your external mic, push the enter button. The value knob is your enter button. You just push it in, and the machine knows that this is where you want to be. Next thing, you're going to turn to the right, and you're going to see, do you have need for phantom power or not? In this case, I would be using a condenser mic. This mic is not connected to the Verselab, but in this case, I would be using a condenser mic, so I would hit the value knob and turn to the right to say that, yes, I need this. But if you're using a dynamic mic, no, you don't need it. But if you're using a condenser, you're going to need it, all right? So hit that enter button and then exit out, all right? Now, we're going to be setting up our noise suppressor, compressor, and de-esser for this. I'm going to skip over some things because we're not going to be using modulation effects. I just want you to know where the effects you're going to need to have a good vocal situation happening. All right, so let's hit edit and vocal processor. Your first menu is common. Go ahead and push enter, and you're going to find yourself here. We're going to skip here. I'll come back to that on another video. And you're going to find yourself here. Once again, we're not using the auto-tune situation, so we're not going to go with that. We're going to go here, noise threshold. All right, this is going to be your noise suppressor. If you know anything about noise suppression, then go ahead and start wherever you want. But if you are new, go to, well, press enter and then go all the way to 100. And sing a phrase from a song or rap a phrase from a song that you're going to be doing, and slowly take yourself down like 5-10% until you find that sweet spot where the gate opens and allows you to say what you need to say and it drifts out. You have two situations here where you can do that. I typically find somewhere in the 50s to 60s work for me. And then to make sure that I am making it as smooth as possible, go ahead. Like in my case, I'm just going to hit 50 right here, right? It's hot. I live in the South. I'm going to push enter, and then I'm going to go to the next menu, which is level. Now you have the ability to go all the way to 127 and then take yourself down until that gate is opening and closing smoothly. All right. And sometimes it's like 75 for me, where it opens when I'm rapping or singing, and then it closes slowly after I finish a phrase. All right. That's what you want to look for. That's the best thing for any, any situation where you're using noise suppression and the gate. All right. So once we do that, go ahead and hit exit. Now you're going to go back to your main menu. You find yourself back at common, go to enhance. Press enter. You have the option of switching it on or off, off or on. Switch it on so that you know it's working. Then press enter. Turn to the next subject in the menu, and that's enhance. Enhance is more like adding a little bit of high-end EQ to it. Don't know what frequencies it's adding, but it is making it sound a little sweeter. So in this case, I tend to not use a whole lot of this because I'm going to process this a little bit afterward. So I tend to not use a lot of things that make stuff sound too good, because it can also sound harsh once everything is all done and you have to go back and do it. So in this case, 30, 25, 20 is good, because you don't want it to be too sweet too early. All right. So hit enter. Bam. Then go to the next subject in the menu, and that's your compressor. Same thing that I said with the noise suppressor. Go ahead, start at 100 and listen as you take it down until you find the sweet spot where it is working for you. When you're talking into it, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it when, especially if you take it all the way to 100 and drop your weight and work your way down. It's sort of like doing net negatives with pull-ups. You start up and then you let yourself down. Well, that's the same thing here. You'll find that sweet spot, and that's where you'll start working until you truly get a good grasp of what compression is and what it can do. And then you'll get better and better, and you'll be like the Beatles and not caring about the sweet spot. You'll just be doing stuff. All right. But first things first, go ahead and learn what it is by starting all the way heavy compressed and then work your way down. I'm not saying sing the song and record it. I'm saying just sing into the microphone and listen to what it's sounding like. All right. Once you've found the sweet spot, don't mind me. I'm just going to put it at 40. That's not the sweet spot, but I'm going to put it at 40, and then I'm going to hit enter. All right. You move to the next thing, and that's your de-esser. With a de-esser, same thing. I want you to do net negatives. I want you to go all the way to 100 and say something special. As the sibilance on something special gets softer and softer, you'll at 100, you're going to find that you're not going to be able to hear the S. But as you start to take it down, just keep on using S words. Something special. I wrote a whole song called Something Special so that I could learn how to de-ess, okay? But something special, something special. Soon you'll find a sweet spot where it's not cutting it out, but it's softening it, so it's less harsh. And then you'll be able to do it. And of course, another way is to not be so close to the mic. But when you're using a condenser microphone, you kind of want that warmth of being closer, and you're going to find yourself with sibilance. All right. So start from 100 and work your way down. All right. Don't just do something. Learn, teach yourself, and work on it. Don't just watch a billion videos on it. Work on it. All right. And I believe that this unit is probably the easiest unit. You don't know what frequencies it's de-essing, but you will find a sweet spot where it will work for you. And who knows, you maybe just use this as a mic pre when you're using your DAW. Who knows? But anyway, once you do the de-essing, go ahead. You found your sweet spot. Go ahead, push enter, and move to the next topic. Oops, that is the last topic. Once you have all of this going, you are ready to hit song and start to sing your part because you've already made your whole beat or your song, and now you're ready to put in vocals. That is how the microphone works, or the microphone input works. And of course, you got to hit vocal so that you can record. And on each one of these channels or each one of these pads, you'll be able to put a part of your vocal on it and or all of your vocal. This unit is designed, now that I've said that, I would do it 3 times, but I think you guys got it. You can go back and listen to it again. But once you understand that everything is designed for you to use this unit only, you'll find that that's the reason why they added so many harmony and modular effects in here, so that you can use that for background vocals. You can use the auto tune so that you can give yourself a hard tune or a light tune. You can find yourself in key, or find yourself sounding a little bit robotic. Everything was designed for you to use this. And that's the hate part for me, because trying to get things out a certain way, that's where I'm falling, into the hate zone. But actually, this is a good unit. And especially if you're a person who doesn't have a computer or have access to a computer all the time, and you just want to kind of tuck off into a closet and do some singing and make your beat and all that stuff, this is perfect for that. And as we go on, I'll show you how to get more out of the unit. And thank you for watching my video. I'll see you on the next one. You guys have a good one, and goodbye.
It's Paige.
It's Paige.
It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige.
It's Paige.
You're fine, and you know it. You make a brother like me scared to make a move. And I know if I say nothing, you just might spread your wings and fly. Slip through my hands like nothing. Can't believe that I'm tripping like this. I should pretend that you know. And I know that I can go solo, but I'd rather be on the floor with you. Let's go and move in time. Maybe after this lick kick, you just might change your mind. I should stop tripping and just jump in, 'cause ooh, tell me what your boy's supposed to do. I can't keep my eyes off you. Ooh, all messed up, I don't know what to do.